Testing, testing. Testing, testing. All right, we're good to go. All right, Shalom Israel. This is the Israelite School of Universal and Practical Knowledge. Started out of 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York. Where we are led by Commanding General Yahani. You understand? Today is the Isupk Houston, Galveston, Port Arthur, Beaumont, and Lufkin. Friday Lashawan Qadash class. You understand? Where we will go over our language. You understand? The language that they deem a dead tongue. You know what I'm saying? The language that the Isupk since 1969 not only revived, but has been teaching the correct way. You understand? After having it bastardized by people who appropriated our culture. You know what I'm saying? By people who appropriated our identity. You understand? Now we have our language back. We have our identity back. You understand? And in the ISPK, it is our honor and our duty to teach our people. You understand? With that, we're going to start class off as we always do by going over the alphabet. All right, class, repeat after me. Ah, ba, ga, da, ha, wa, za, cha, ta, ya, ka, la, ma, na, sa, I, pu, za, qua, ra, shut, and the. You understand? If you don't know these right here are the alphabetical letters in the Hebrew tongue. Lashawan Qadash means holy tongue. You understand? A language like no other. So right here, just to get you familiarized, we have the ancient paleo. You understand? The original. You understand? And we have the Assyrian from the Assyrian captivity. You understand? It was basically shorthand. It was shorthand. I forget. It was either so we can better understand translation from Arabic to Hebrew. I forget, but I will get that. I will get back to that. You understand? We're gonna get into the lesson for today. You understand? If you were with me on my last class, you understand? We went over 100 common nouns. 100 common nouns. You understand? Um, you understand? This is a beginner's class. Once again, you know what I'm saying? This is just a beginner series. You know what I'm saying? We got a lot of new viewers, a lot of new people coming to class when able. You understand? And so with that, you have to crawl before you can walk. You gotta walk before you can jog. You gotta jog before you can sprint. You understand? And we are gonna walk um, along with us as we learn our language and as we relearn our language. You know what I'm saying? This right here, this language that we teach on Fridays is a part of our culture. So once again, it is our honor and our duty to teach this. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna get into it. Um, so real quick, if you don't know what a noun is a word that describes a person, place, or thing. You understand? That's what a noun is. And we're going over 100 of them. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, make sure that we follow along. Make sure you have a notepad. You understand? And if you miss anything, then we always record and we have post things up for our learning and our understanding. You know what I'm saying? All right, so just a quick recap. Uh, believe we did about 10 words. So just to go back over everything, our first word, of course, was around, which is sabayab, servant, ibad, distant time, or forevermore. I walum, iniquity. I won. Yeah, that's I won for iniquity. Ayan, city, ayar, a sin, meaning, to sin, la, people, ein, tree, itaza. I don't think we went over time. So, with that, our first word of the night is time. We all have it. We just don't know how much of it we got. You understand? Our first word is time. You understand? And time in Hebrew is I. Yeah, I can write that a little bit better. So, once again, our word, I'm tripping. I wrote the English verbalization like you was Hebrew. It happens sometimes, you know what I'm saying? All right. So our word is I, not if, I. You understand? Which, of course, means time. What you see right here is the English verbalization of I, or time. You understand? Right here, you have the Assyrian, and right here, you have the paleo. You understand? What you see right here is the connector. A connector is just a guide into helping us properly enunciate the word. I always go over this. You know what I'm saying? This is just what I call the connectors. It doesn't really have a formal name. This is just something that I like to call it. You know what I'm saying? To better help people remember, you know what I'm saying, the difference between them. So one is called, I call it the ditch. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like a pothole or a ditch or something. You know what I'm saying? Or you know, it goes under, or you know. So when you see the ditch, just like right here, for example, that means that those letters are connected. So the conjugation would not be I the, you know what I'm saying? It's I. So the other one would be what I call the bow, or excuse me, the bridge. You know what I'm saying? That's what it remind me of, like some kind of bridge. You know what I mean? So when you see the bridge, that means that they are by themselves. You understand? So You see the ditch, that means they're together. You see the bridge, that means it's single. You understand? Some people might call it something else, but that's just what I call it. You understand? To help us remember the differences and their uses. So basically, all they are, they're just guides in properly enunciating the word. All right. Anyways, we are moving on to our next word. Our next word is mouth. You understand? Your mouth can get you in a lot of trouble. You understand? So the word for mouth is very easy. Pa. The word is pa. Right? Very simple, very easy. Almost reminds you of shut your pie hole. You know what I mean? It's almost what it reminds. It's just, something to help you remember what mouth is in Hebrew. It is pa. Right? All right. So in the Hebrew, I can write that better. Pardon me. I was ran over it too. All right. Yeah, I think yeah, yeah. All right. If there's any question I can hit one with, man, feel free to ask. All right. Already. All right. So basically, what we're doing today, we are going over 100 common nouns. You know what I'm saying? This is a beginner's class. I see you brought the spiral. You know what I'm saying? Glad you brought the spiral, brother. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? I'll try to make this class very simple. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes interactive. You know what I'm saying? Once we get more advanced, once we get into you know, phrases. You know what I'm saying? And writing out the verbalization. Once we get more advanced, then I'm gonna start calling people up. You know what I'm saying? So what I just did, what I just went over, was our first word of the night. Right on time, brother. Time, which in Hebrew is I. You know what I'm saying? So you have the I, and the in the Syrian and in the Paleo. You know what I'm saying? I also went over connectors. Whenever you see this connector right here, that's a guide in the proper enunciation of the word. You know what I'm saying? Um, for instance, matter of fact, we're just gonna go over this one right here. I don't know the formal name. This is just what I call the connectors. You know what I'm saying? To help people better remember. So this right here is I. This is Paleo Hebrew. You understand? This when you see this connector right here, that means that the letters are connected. You understand? And the conjugation is not I tha, it's I. Because you have the I and the the. Instead of it being I tha, this right here connects it and the conjugation comes out as I. You understand? All right, so I'm gonna write the letters off to the side. For time, you have I and the. All right. So our second word of the night is mouth. You know what I'm saying? Very simple, which is pie. You know what I'm saying? It kind of reminds you of, you know what I'm saying, when they a saying that they used to say back in the day, such a pothole. That's what it reminds me of. You know, it help you remember that word. You feel me? So that in Hebrew is right, just a little bit better. So remember, Hebrew is not left to right like English. You know what I'm saying? It's left to right if you know didn't know that already. So real quick, oh, there we go. All right. So real quick, you have in the paleo, you have the pa and the huh. You understand? What connector would I use for this?
left to right, go about above, and we connect the mouth, right?
Like, all right, so the connector is right here, right? These are your examples. You have the bridge, and the ditch. When you see the ditch, that means they are together. You know what I'm saying? But when you see the bridge, that means that it's sounded by the letters are sounded by themselves. You know what I'm saying? So this right here is an example of a connector. You feel me? Pa, I mean, I. Instead of it being I tha, it's connected, making
Like,
correct. So if this is pa instead of pa ha, what connector would I be using?
pipe off top,
What connectors would I be using?
uh, the one, the left, the ridge, right?
I call it the ditch.
The ditch.
I like to call it, just to help us remember.
Well,
They are,
the ditch is going under.
yeah, and the bridge is going over,
All
right,
right, I got
right. You see what I'm saying? Like I like to, I don't know the formal name, but this is just what I call them. All right, so good job, brother. It is connected. You understand? I'm gonna write the letters off to the side that we use for mouth. All right. So what you see right here are the letters that we use for that word. This next word is a pretty good example on how connectors are used in the enunciation of words. Got it all, brother?
Yeah,
All right, most high Christ. All right, we're gonna move on. If you didn't catch that online, just be kind and rewind, man. You feel me? This is why we record every lesson for our learning and understanding. All right, so our next it has something to do with the mouth. You can't have a mouth without a face, right? So our next word is face. You understand? And that in Hebrew is panium, right? Panium. I'm gonna write it in the Assyrian and in the Paleo. Do you know the difference between the Paleo and the Assyrian?
no, not at
All right, so that's what I learned and understand. I'm gonna go ahead and pan the camera this way. So what you see right here at the top, right? This is the ancient Paleo. Right here, At the bottom, this is the Syrian from the Assyrian captivity. You know what I'm saying? So that's basically they the same letters, just in different format. Just a different format. You know what I'm saying?
I, he taught me. Yeah, he showed me at the last time I came, like a month ago before my surgery. So I have an understanding of that.
Right, right, right. So that's all it is.
Right. Yeah, I got it.
So. All right. So our word is Anya. All right. So, are you familiar with the Ma in the Syrian?
The month. No, I won't even get it.
That's all good, brother. You know what I'm saying? This is what these classes are for. You know what I'm saying? To get our people back familiar with our language. You know what I'm saying? This language that we had to relearn from the dust, brother. You know what I'm saying? So the thing with Ma is it has two different variants, as you can see right here. You understand? Both of the Ma's have two different uses. One goes anywhere but the end of a word. You understand? And then you have the closed cap. You understand? This goes strictly at the end of a word whenever it is in use. You know what I'm saying? For instance, right here, panium, you see the closed one instead of the open one. You see the difference right here. All right, I'm gonna write it off to the side in just a second. All right, so for the paleo, all right, so same thing for the na. Na has another variant. They have two different uses. One goes anywhere but the end, and one goes strictly at the end of a word whenever it is in use. You know what I'm saying?
And this is paleo right now, right?
Uh,
Paleo.
so I'm writing both the Assyrian and the Paleo side by side, so you know the uses, and so you get familiar with the letters. Right. All right. So pa na ya ma. Right. I hope this isn't all true. So what you see right here is the Paleo and the two Assyrian variants of ma. I was supposed to write the Paleo for na as well. So these are the letters in Hebrew that were used in both of these words. All right, so we're gonna walk you down on this one right here, brother. All right, so this is Panyam, correct? All right, so we're gonna play a little game real quick. Where did the connectors go? So you have your first word, pa and na. Are they connected or are they separate?
The separate is silver.
Huh?
It's silver, right? So that the Tanya, yeah, the two.
The conjugation is pan yum, right?
Oh, yeah.
This is pa, na, ya, and ma. First half of the word pan. So this is pa and na. To get the pan sound, would they be connected or would they be separate?
Just to get the pound sound to be separate.
If it was separate, this would be pa na ya ma, but it's panya.
So you're saying just to say the word together. If you're saying the word panya together, all in one.
Yeah, I mean, each let's say, for instance, if it was panayong, it would be pa na ya and ma, but it's not.
All right.
Letters are connected together to give you that panim conjugation, right?
Mhm. No problem.
So if it's panim, which letters are these connected or are they single?
You're connected.
They're connected. That's absolutely great. So that's the first half of the word, pan, right? And to get the yum sound,
You're single by itself.
come again?
By itself. Yeah. No, it's two. Ya, Y-A, and Y-A is which would be right.
Ya and ma,
Right.
but it's yum,
Separate.
not yama. See what I'm saying?
Oh, jump by itself.
Right.
Okay. So it would be to you would have to make them put them together again.
Correct.
You gotta put them together.
You understand? You will connect these, brother. See, you know what I'm saying? You get it. You know what I mean? All right, so you see it right here. All these they're just guiders. You know what I'm saying? To help us say the word. You feel me? Uh, you know what I'm saying? Some people are a little intimidated by the Assyrian. You know what I'm saying? But the more you read it, the more the more you practice, the more you come to Lashawan Qadash, the more you begin to understand it. A lot of people are intimidated by this. You know what I'm saying? But this was the one right here, the paleo. You know what I'm saying? Any other questions over?
No. I just need to consume. That's the need.
And that's all good, brother. All right, so our next word is flocks. Like you had flocks of birds outside. Oh, I'm going down. Take a seat. Well, I can't look like a priest. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, we write this a little bit better. All right, so our noun is flocks. You understand? Which is taza'un in the Hebrew. Man, all right, so our word is flocks, and that is taza'un in the Hebrew, right? All right. So I'm gonna write this first because I'm gonna do something in the Assyrian later. Can you see this?
Yeah.
Most high Christ. My handwriting ain't the best, brother.
Mine either.
But I'm here. I'm here nonetheless. You know what I'm saying? To educate our people. All right. So right here we have taza, and na. Our word is taza'an. How would you put this word together?
Taza'an.
Right.
All right.
Taza. I'm gonna write it off to the side, of course. Now also taza also has a different variant, as you can see right here. This use goes anywhere but the end of a word, and this one right here goes at the end. Go ahead.
It's the same name in the Lord's Prayer in Hebrew, right? It's the same Tazam, Taza, Tazam, like in the Lord's Prayer.
Right.
I'm saying, is it the
Yeah,
same?
yeah, same, yeah, of course. But of course, in the Syrian, it has two different variants that have they're just different locations. They're the same uses, same sound, just different placement in different format. You know what I'm saying? So one goes anywhere but the end of a word, and one goes strictly at the end. Hopefully I can show you. I'm gonna find a tazah word, maybe one that has it at the end, and one we got one that has it at the beginning. But I'm gonna write them off to the side just so we can have them on hand. Tazah, I never been good at the other form. If this is facing the wrong way. All right. So once again, anywhere but the end of a word, end of a word. You know what I'm saying? And of course, paleo. All right. So our next letter is and then okay. All right. So this is to the on. Where would the connectors go when you sound it out, knowing that this is what brings a word together, and this is what separates the letters. How would you How would you put the connectors after this?
All right, it's pronounced tough. I will put connect.
I put that line there to help you
All
out.
right. Got it. In the middle. So Tazah, Tazah would be. I will connect for
Start right to left.
all right. So and I'm connected the English or I'm connecting the.
Oh, excuse me. The paleo.
All right. So I'm connecting according to Lufkin, and I'm connecting Tazah.
You sure? Because if I looks like this,
Right.
but it
It's
looks like that
separate.
right
Yeah,
here. You
yeah.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah. All right. So Tazah the first right
Uh huh.
on the left, and then that's not. Yep. And then I'm connect. So they're separate. So Tazah, I'll do the single over, then I'll connect the I over to the not.
That brother hand, bro. Excellent. Excellent. All right. So the tazah is by itself. What the brother said. You understand? And the and the na are connected. You understand? Excellent work, brother. Excellent work. All right. So, as far as the scenery, you know what? Going over what we just went over concerning Tazah and the different formats in the Assyrian, because that's what we're on now. We're on the Assyrian, right? Which form would I use for this? Knowing these are the Tazahs, what goes where?
You mean Assyrian and the Paleo and whatnot?
Oh, excuse me. Um, we're only using these right now, right? This is the Assyrian.
Okay.
So, explaining what I just explained, you feel me? Where these two go, which one would I put at the beginning of the word?
So it's because we don't go at the end.
Which one? Right or left?
Oh, so right. So, well,
I'm sorry, I don't mean to confuse you. So these are two of the same letters,
okay.
but they have two different placements, right? They have the same sound, the same everything, but the location in the word is different. And also depending on what the word is, of course. So knowing that, after what I explained earlier, what would I put these? I mean, what would I put? Which one would I put at the beginning of a word?
You would, I think I missed that one, but I think you would put, because you explained it at one goes depending on how you use it. So I guess, I think the, how you have it written here, the Y, the BY at the beginning, the YB at the end, not Y.
Would it be the left one or the right one? Which one would go
at
at
the
the
right
beginning?
one? It would be the right one at the beginning, right?
So the right one right here,
Uh-huh.
this one goes at the end of a word when in use. Like Itza, right? I'm gonna write it up here. Right? So in Hebrew, that's Itza in the Paleo, right? And so in the Assyrian, this one will be used at the end. This one right here strictly goes at the end of a word. This one goes anywhere but. You feel me? It could go in the middle. It could go first. It could go second, third, but it cannot go last. You know what I'm saying? If you're going to use tazah last in a word, it's always going to be this form. It's just, placed. If that explains it well, I don't want to complicate it or confuse it.
All right, so anytime I see the one you just went over at the end,
Uh huh.
that always goes at the end.
Right. Like you see right here, Itazah. Instead of it being like this, uh, so you have the I and the tazah. Instead of it being like this, Itazah, it's that. See what I'm saying? Instead of it being this one, it's this one.
Okay. So that implies. Okay. So when you write the line in the middle at the bottom of the not Y, but I'm trying to think of right, and that would determine whether or not it's in the beginning of the word.
Nah, they just have. All right, so so you see it right here, right? Two different variants.
Right.
So both of them have just different locations. They're the same letter. You know what I'm saying? It depends on the word. You feel me? So if the word calls for itazah or excuse me, the tazah to be at the beginning, you use this like Tazadak. His name is Tazadak. And the beginning of the letter is his name. The beginning letter is Tazah, right? So you would use this Tazah. But if his name was Itazah, meaning the Tazah goes last, so you would use this one. You feel me?
Okay, that's
so I'm talking about.
That's
I ain't want to complicate.
That's simple. Got it.
Right. Yeah.
Okay.
Same letter, different locations.
And the only thing that really separates that is the bottom, the slash at the bottom. Really, right? What I'm thinking is, I said this right here. This would determine.
Right. Yeah. Okay. That's just a formal way of writing something down. You feel me? In the. All right. So next, Taza'an, right? So which one would I use first in Taza'an in the Assyrian?
Yeah. Like you said, Yadazaka. You use the one at the bottom.
Would I use the one on the right or the one on the left?
You use the one on the right. It has no.
Oh, excuse me, Salaki. Would you use the one on the left or the right, Salaki?
The right. The one, the last one.
This goes at the end. If this is Taza'an, it's the same letter. It's just, this goes anywhere but the end of a word. You feel me? So it will be this one. This one goes at the end.
But like you use the name Yadazak. So if you use Yadazak, it would be the bottom. Oh, no, I have a mixed up. You say that's the top. You're right. I'm
yeah,
sorry. It'll be it's me. I got it mixed up.
I just want to make sure.
Yeah. No, you're doing good, man. You
right.
Doing perfect. It's me. That's me. All right.
So
so the one with the line at the bottom always goes first. Gotcha. Yeah.
Or anywhere within the word except the end.
Except the end.
See what I'm saying?
That's me.
Right. So which one we use? Left or right?
Left to right. Well, the left.
Excuse me. Which one would we use? The left one or the right one?
If we're saying Yadaza?
No. Taza'an.
Taza. So the one would be the one with the line at the bottom.
Correct. Here we go, brother. You know what I'm saying? Make sure I write it. I'm terrible at writing to blood. We use that one, right? So we got Taza'an, correct? We got the So concerning the na, it's a reason why I have excuse me, sorry. You already got this written down?
I'm writing down, right?
All right. So I'm about to erase the paleo na.
Okay, let's see it right there. Got it.
All right, what's on? I'm gonna just erase this right here. So, same thing as this. In this letter, you have two different. They're the same letter, of course. They just the location is different depending on what word you are using. Same as this. I went over earlier. Which one would you use at the end? This one or this one?
At the end, right? So I'm gonna take the same at the end of.
I'll just show you because I don't think we went over it, did we?
Well, no, I don't think, but I just trying to make common sense of it. One has a line, one doesn't at the bottom.
No. Okay. All right, so it's Taza'an. This is na, right?
Right. Yeah. So
these are na. Right. Both na. Right. All right. So the only thing is this right here strictly goes at the end. At the end of a word. You feel me? Whenever you hear, for instance, Taza'an, you know what I'm saying? You will use this. Like let's say if I use Nataza, right? Nah. Same thing. Taza. Matter of fact, Salaki. That's paleo. Nah. Taza. And Ba. Right? You see what I'm saying? Instead of it being this, it's this. See what I'm saying? Same letters, they just have different jobs. Right. These go at the end. Excuse me.
I know it's one. Yeah, the same. Look, I'm locked in on the ones on the wide, the ones that go in front, like you said, Yadaza.
Right.
At the bottom, yeah. And, okay, so does it apply the same apply on the others? I just have to get familiar with the one you just wrote. Right. Which one never goes in the beginning, or which one never goes at the end? Is that what? Should that be what my focus is?
So this one right here always goes at the beginning, never at the end. This one right here, strictly at the end. Right? Alright, so that being said, Taza, which one would I use? The one on the left or the one on the right? Taza'an, which one would I use? The one that's on the left or the right?
Un,
Mm-hmm.
not nah, but un. Because nah is not in.
Taza'an.
Oh, Tazana.
Taza'an.
Taza un.
Uh-huh.
Right. I'm saying nah.
No. Which one would I use? The na on the left or the na on the right? What's the proper location?
Okay. Because it belongs, because it's at the end, then that means it's the one with the curve, right? The curve at the bottom. Because that's the only one that can be put at the end. Or am I mixing it
This
up?
goes. All right, I'm gonna write it out real quick. So this is not. How can I write in shorthand? So they're both not right.
Right.
So I labeled it. This one goes at the end. This one goes anywhere but the end. You know what I'm saying? So if this goes at the end, this is Taza'an. Which one would I be using?
The one that goes at the end.
Right. On the left or the right?
The one. Let's see.
It's all good, but
Between is that
so this is
anywhere but the end. That was it.
So would I use the one on the left or the right?
Yeah. Oh yeah, the one on the left.
Correct. They're the same letter, just different locations. That's if I can put it. Yeah, it's all good. This is why we hold these classes. You feel me, brother? It ain't your fault. You know what I'm saying? Like this language was beaten out of our backside. You feel me? So it is our duty and our pleasure to teach our people and for us to relearn this language, brother. You know what I'm saying? I just hope I didn't confuse you in the kind of way, you know.
No, it's me. It's me and how I process.
Right. So it might be me because sometimes I trip over my words and
it's all my process.
like let me know if I'm not explaining something.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Yeah. That's why we hold these classes, man. You feel me? We're gonna stay here until we get it. You feel me?
But yeah.
All right. So our word is first word face. That is Hanyum. Correct. You understand? We know this because the fa and the na they are connected, and the ya and the ma are connected. You know what I'm saying? Give you the conjugation. Hanyum. Taza'an. So some may be confusing. Oh, go right ahead.
Yeah.
Right. I'm gonna erase this. You know, so I don't want my no sides over the place. All right. So Taza'an is flocks. You know what I'm saying? You got this all jotted down in your notes, brother.
Yeah.
So you have a full understanding on the placements of the letters and.
I just have to remember, but you explained it perfect. Everything else is on me. You have to remember the one on the left. Is at the end.
Right.
And on the right, beginning. Or it's anything but the end.
So which one?
The one on the right.
It's anywhere but.
Anywhere but the end, right?
Yeah, correct. Brother, you got it. You know what I'm saying? All right. So we're gonna. How much time we got? 8:06. Man, we can bust about 2 more words out. You feel me? You got everything?
Yeah, I have.
All right. Most time, Christ, brother. All right, so our next word is army. Army. You understand also that a lot of our language is also slang, you feel me? Like, you know how we talk, you feel me? One word in Ebonics can have more than one use. Right. You feel me? Like, damn, she bad. Right. Is she really bad? No, she look good. You know what I'm saying? That's cold right there, brother. Is it literally cold? Nah, it's raw. Is it really raw? Nah, it's cool. You feel me? This is how we talk. You feel me? And the Bible talks the same way. You understand? Our language is the same. Army, you know what I'm saying? That's another word. It could be mashpacha, which also means family. But that's not our word tonight. Our word for army tonight is taba'a. Tazaba'a. So the reason why I write it first in English is to give you a verbalization. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna actually rewrite this. So I'm talking about this guiders into enunciating it properly. That's why I always write out an English verbalization. You know what I'm saying? So we know what we are saying. You feel me? So army in Hebrew is correct. All right. So let's put it in the Paleo and the Syrian. Yeah, I'm going here right Paleo first. So connectors is Tazaba'a. What is the first connector go?
The first connector goes in between the is it the Z and the not the G, but the thing we just worked on. Does it connect? The J is represents the right?
Nah, because it's Tazaba'a, not Tazaba. See what I mean?
Okay, so it's a sing. It's
So
single,
single means
single,
that it is sound the letter is sounded out by in its natural self, right? So tazah, you feel me? Together it's like tazab. If it was connected to this, it'll be like tazab.
It'll be tazab.
Tazab,
Okay,
right?
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
That's my process.
Man, it's all good, brother. Each one teach one. All right, so where does our first connector go?
The first single connector goes between we get it from the right to the left, between the J.
J.
Not J.
It's all good.
The thing on the end, the last part, and then and it's
All right. So these are our letters and their sounds. Right? Tazah ba'a. Right? Tazah. You see this right here. So where does our first connector go?
right under.
Which one would I be using? Excuse
me.
me.
You'll be using the single.
Correct. All right. So for our second connector, are these connected or are they by themselves?
They're by themselves. By themselves. The second one would be under right here.
Mm-hmm.
Second single would be here. Here.
Excellent work, brother. Excellent work. Because this one a little tricky. You feel me?
Right.
This one is tricky. You got the first try, brother. Excellent work. You know what I'm saying? All right, so now we got the paleo down, right? So now back into the Assyrian, right? If we go back at the Assyrian Tazan, okay? Which one goes where?
Right. So
Remember, anywhere but the end. Excuse me. At the end, anywhere but. What's our first letter? On the right or the left? You say right or left?
on the right.
Correct. Excellent. Good job. All right. Bob. Simple. All right. And I. Okay. Pretty simple. Army tells about I. Of course, there are many more words for army in Hebrew. You feel me? Like mashpacha. I'm gonna write it out. I'm just give the verbalization. Mashpacha in Hebrew means family. Like shalom mashpacha. You know what that means? What does shalom mean?
Shalom. I know what shalom means.
Uh-huh.
Like it's greeting, hello, welcome. How you doing?
Peace.
Peace. Okay.
Shalom in Hebrew,
Right.
which is spelled, because we gonna clear the air on this one. It's shalom, not shalom, not shalom. It's shalom. Shalom makes absolutely no sense. Like shalom means piecing, as if you owe me something. You know what I'm saying? It's like banana. You know what I'm saying? It makes no sense. Right? So it's shalom. You know what I'm saying? Like peace, fam. You know what I'm saying? Peace, Maj B'chai. You know what I'm saying? If you want to get fancy, Machara. You know what I'm saying? I'm just getting off topic a little bit. You know what I mean? Ma means what? Korah means up. So what up, fam? Shalom, what up, fam? I wrote that backwards, but you get the point. Shalom, what up, fam? Or Shalom, what up, family? See what I'm saying? Like I'm just, giving you some. We gonna get into all this one day. You feel me? Like greetings and stuff like that. I got plans, man. You know what I'm saying? I got plans for lessons. Just see if we got any questions online, man. Cause I've been abandoning my online audience. Shalom to everybody. The hell? Rico, find something to do with your time other than waste stars. You know what I'm saying? Like that man, he talking about vibrations. Like, how is a vibration gonna say about people? Can you explain that? Anyway, like make it make sense. Anyway, this is just a phrase. I'm gonna write this down here.
Just to make it known, to kind of normalize it for myself. I'm gonna try to just put it in my everyday greeting. Shalom, Lashawan. So salam, ma quara, shalom, ma quara.
This ain't how we, the salute that we give is Yahweh Hashem Yahshua Barakatah.
Right.
But this is one of the things, you know what I'm saying? Me and our Tazada, you know what I mean? Sometimes we say, hey, Shalom, Shalom Makarah Dam, you know what I mean? Or Shalom Makarah Mashpachah, which just means Shalom, what up, fam? You feel me? It's just, you know, just a little phrase for the day. You know what I'm saying? You could, Shalom Makarah Dam, you know what I'm saying? Shalom Mashpachah. What's up, fam? You feel me? Because we family. I don't know how I got here, but I'm here. Man, shout out. What do you say? Anyway, Shalom, Maspachai, Makarab, Maspachai. You know what I mean? We got that down. That's your phrase for the day. You feel me? Take that home. This is everyday use right here. You feel me? Or, of course, hey, I'm going way off topic. You know the salute.
Shalom, Wada, which one?
Like the salute. Like whenever we see a brother, Shalom, how about Hashem Yahshua?
Yeah. I know that one.
You know that one? You know what it means?
No, not in full. Not in full.
Man, since we here, we gonna go.
Yeah, let's do
it.
it.
You know what I'm saying? I hope y'all got all this. Cause real quick, we gonna go into what it means. You feel me? And this is something that should always, as a brother, you should always say with your head uncovered, because it's a salute, but it's also a prayer. You feel me? So we say Shalom, which means Shalom means peace. Yahweh right? You know what Yahweh means, right?
Yes, one mind.
That's the Lord's name, which means Lord. Bahashim. Bahashim means Shalom, Lord, in the name. Let me write this better for you. My handwriting ain't nothing, brother.
S-H-E-M?
S-H-A-M. So, like, let me write this better. See this man, I'm not doing my part in writing this better, brother. All right, you see? Bahashim in the name. Can you see this in the name?
Yeah, I got it.
All right. Yahweh Shah. You know what Yahweh Shah is, correct?
Jesus, son.
Right. Barak. All right. We want to happen to know what Barak means, correct?
No.
Barak means blessed in Hebrew. You gotta understand, brother, all these other languages bit off of our language. You feel me? All of them. Literally. All right. A thigh. Shalom, Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shah, Barakatah, which means
Peace, Lord. Lord is the name of Jesus. Bless you.
it's a prayer. You know what I'm saying? Whenever we salute one another, we say a prayer. You feel me? That's why, it should always be said with our head uncovered. You feel me? But sometimes, like, whenever you come in, you're going to say, you going to give us a salute. And the brother going to say, I got my head covered. He's going to say, Shalom, Messiah Christ. He said, you feel me? This, as a short. But go ahead.
So I understand, and I know I have to pray with my head covered again. But
Right.
if your head is covered, you can't even say blessings to the brother.
It's a prayer. You know why, right? All right.
Well, because I know scripture. Most I say, you pray. You
You're supposed to have your head uncovered, or you dishonor your head, right?
Should have a head.
Right, and it's subjection to the Lord. You feel me? It's humbling. It's a humbling thing. So I'm saying it's respect. You feel me? Right. And because he said so. You know what I'm saying? Right. You know what I'm saying? I don't need none more. You feel me? It's a terrible power, brother. You know what I'm saying? So this is what we say daily to one another. You feel me? Whenever we make a phone call, whenever we see each other in public, you feel me? Before class, at the end of class, you know what I'm saying? To the sisters, it's Yahweh Shamar Alatha Bahashimi Hawashah. I'm gonna write this real quick. All right. So, the Lord's name, Lord, watch over you in the name of Yahweh Shah. I'm talking about. So, mine right here, men salute. My handwriting is absolutely terrible. And women's. All right. So the sisters, whenever they give that salute, they always have their hand covered because once again, that's a prayer. That's the Lord, us asking the Lord to watch over you. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? This is asking the Lord to bless you. All right. And with that, any other questions, brother?
No.
All right, no sweat. No questions online. And with that, we're gonna go ahead and end class. We're gonna end it off with the salute, a madium, which means to stand. So this is how. Have you done this before?
Uh, I didn't know what I was doing, but I learned.
Right, it's all good. So Ahmadium means to stand. Ahmadium Shabbat. Right? Ahmadium, once again. And Barak, which means blessed. All right? And it is Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahushua, Barakatah, or Barakatham, which is plural. You know what I'm saying? All right, so then we turn and we face the sisters. You know, the sisters used to sit on this side. So turn and face the sisters. Men of Israel, Ahmadim Shabbat, which is this right here.
Yeah.
This is Ahmadim Shabbat, like this, fist to fist, like that. Ahmadim, which means like this, right? Barak and Yahweh, Shema, Alathan, Bahashim, Yahushua. That's it, brother. Yadi Matah, which means hands down and dismiss, right? Excellent, excellent work tonight, brother.